Girl, you interrupt me one more time, I'm gonna throw.
I thought you were gonna go. I thought she forgot what she were doing.
I'm gonna, baby, I never forget.
Right, start over.
Go, I'm not starting over. I am Krystal Versace.
I am DeDe Licious.
And I am
LeBelle. Yeah, girl. And welcome back to
The
Girls.
Yeah, baby.
Finally.
Season 2, the remix. Honey.
We are back. We have a new setup. We have a new girl. Should we start there?
Yeah,
Just in case you didn't know.
Let's introduce.
Introduce
yourself.
Okay, go on.
Hi, I'm LeBelle. I am the local girl with no money, and these two rude girls did pick me up on the street, and they've just done some charity work. Was really
Yes,
nice.
yeah, I am nice.
Yeah, we do our bit. We do our bit.
Basically, they're both cunts, and they've had to put me in this podcast to look quite humble.
Yeah. Well, LeBelle is here. She is the fishiest queen on the Soho scene. She is London babe, and anyone tells her differently, you will feel the rat.
Oh,
The
LeBelle's
Raff. The Raff?
Raff.
The Raff.
Raff.
And you know, this is LeBelle's first podcast. Are you
It is.
excited?
I am. I'm a little bit nervous.
Yeah, girl.
But I'm nervous because we've just had a fight.
Yeah.
We just had a fight, basically, off
We
camera.
always have
We
a fight.
actually haven't. Like, these two girls are in a sourish mood. And I'm like, for once,
Girl,
finally.
I'm in a sourish mood while you're looking sourish.
Girl, I'm looking amazing. We're all looking amazing because I made these dresses, honey.
Yeah, DeDe
We
did
know.
make these dresses. If
Thank
you
you.
do, if you guys, if you do see a clip on my back,
Okay,
Can you turn around for the audience? Turn around for the audience.
Listen.
It's like Rue when you ask her to get up and she's got her joggers on. Just stand up for me.
It's not my fault. I thought your waist was bigger than it is.
Whoa! Wait, you can't fat shame. We're not doing that.
I can. I used to be one of you.
no, one of you.
Oh, not one of you.
One of you. DeDe,
Yeah.
you've basically put two bits of fabric together and sewed them at the side and said,
Okay,
here you
then,
go.
you make one.
Barely a hand.
Girl, I can't make shit.
Yeah.
I can't make shit and I don't do shit. I'm here to look good. and
Yeah,
shit.
girl. But we do look dolly. We had a lovely little photo shoot, didn't we?
We did.
Did a little promo
We
for
did.
the girls.
And also, if you like the photos, well, I'm guessing you've seen it already.
Uh-huh. Of course they have.
They've seen it. You know the tea, and you know that we look gorge, mama.
We do. So, obviously, season 1 happened. That was fun. We were getting into it. Me and DeDe were having a camp time. Then we moved, and then I was gigging loads, and it like started to just fall off the radar. And we were just like, we just can't keep giving mediocre to our lovely audience. So we're back with a new set. We're back with a new girl. Girl, we're knocking the foot. Girl.
Not already.
Not the sign that took months to come.
Oh, don't even get stuck. We'll
What they
get
called? What they called? LED.
No.
What they
Planet-
called? Planet Neon,
Neon.
bitch. Planet Neon. Suck my. Anyway, we're back with a new set. We're back with a new girl. LeBelle is a London icon. I want to big you up, but I want you to big yourself up.
Yeah.
Tell us, like, how long you've been doing drag. Give us an intro. Let the audience know who you are.
I'm LaBelle. You might know me from being the baddest bitch in London or the biggest in London. Either I'm still better than you. And I've kind of just taken the scene by storm. I've worked my fucking ass off. People know me as Reese Boy
Back in
from
the
back
day,
in the
honey.
day.
Yeah.
So when I was in Ibiza for 2 years, and then transformed into a lovely little lady
Yeah, girl.
over lockdown, and that's where we met.
That's what we did.
They came to my first ever drag gig, and it's kind of just been a really fierce glow up. I mean, these last 2 years for me has just been insane, in the scene and my makeup and everything.
Yeah.
And it's just been quite pissy. I mean, I don't really know what you want me to say.
No, but I feel like that's it. Like, I knew you before I started drag because LaBelle, as she said, she used to be Reese Boy. She used to work at Heaven. She was like a dancing twink on the stage.
Yeah, bitch.
You've been in the scene for nearly 10 years. I'd say.
I've been doing a
7 years?
Heaven for at least 7 years.
Yeah.
So I've been like dancing on stage at Heaven for around 7 years.
Yeah.
And then obviously COVID happened. How long was COVID? 2 years?
I wanna
No,
say 3
I
years
reckon.
ago.
Was it 3?
3-4 years ago, right?
No,
Oh, how
not
long
years ago,
ago?
but like how long was we in COVID
Well,
for?
it started 2020 and it
Oh.
ended 2022.
Yeah.
Right, okay. So we was in it for like 2 years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we were in it for a good amount.
And then in COVID is when I obviously became LaBelle, met you two at a sit down gig.
It was
Yeah,
a
remember that.
it was when
It
there
was
still
one of Bones'
restrictions.
ever
Yeah,
first
Bones
events.
was doing one of our
Uh,
first events.
It were October.
Yeah. Was it?
2020 because it was before you got on Drag Race.
Yeah.
But yeah, we met. I remember seeing you in your literal 8-inch pleasers. Your back
Mhm.
turned to me, and I was like, "Oh, she looks fierce."
Mm.
And then you shut it down with a bit of Gemma Collins,
Bit of
bit of
GC,
tequila, honey,
bit of tequila.
and then everyone was getting their
Mix.
life. And then she said, "Babe, I bring the production. I bring the boom boom cow."
Yeah,
I
you
am
came
done.
out with like you were doing Survivor by Destiny's Child, but it wasn't like
It was
just
like
a
some
straight drag.
big-
It was like doo, doo,
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
a
a
survivor.
survivor.
Doo, doo. Like, and she came out with these flares.
Yeah.
And when you used to, I think you used to brand yourself on like blue hair. Were you wearing blue hair?
Yeah, it always used to be blue or ginger.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
never wore
Yeah,
blonde.
you were like,
It was like,
I'm
I
a
was like the
ginger
ginger girl, yeah.
That's how we met, and then we
Yeah.
were getting to chat, and then I started to like you, and then we kind of like saw more of you.
Yeah.
Then
Well, you
we-
were moving to London, so
yeah,
then
and
we
then
hung out a
you
lot.
moved to London, and then we became friends, and you started doing drag, and then we were all
Mhm.
doing drag, and yeah, kind of went
Mhm.
from there.
Thing is, I feel like a lot of people don't actually know that you've been in the scene a lot longer than everyone else.
Yeah.
Because regardless if you were doing drag or not, you've
Yeah.
been working in the nightclubs and you've been Ibiza.
I've
for
been quite
Glitterbox,
lucky.
You were
Yeah.
the cover boy, cover girl, cover whatever.
Maybe you're the
cover
face of-
them.
Yeah.
Is it the? It's not the box.
No, Glitterbox.
No, I did
Glitterbox.
Glitterbox. I've like obviously done that for many years, and then I then moved to London after
We need
my
to put a
second
photo up.
year. And then I used to go like even the place like the box. I used to go and be like, I really want to work here, and I used to go every Wednesday on a host table, and then I used to beg to work there, and then I finally got the job, and I was working there for like a whole year, just dancing in the clubs like 4 nights a week.
Was that Glitterbox or the box?
The box,
Box.
when
Oh,
I
The
got
Box,
to London.
okay.
Yeah.
And then I was doing my residency at Popcorn every Monday, and then I had
Yeah.
4 nights a week at the box. And then I was just like traveling around with Glitterbox. I used to be like in Germany, Amsterdam. I used to just go everywhere with them on the weekends. And then obviously COVID happened, and I kind of was like, if I'm honest, in COVID, it was very much like I'm missing something. I feel like I was doing drag. I was in like a full. It
Well,
wasn't just
you
like a
were,
go-go boy.
Yeah, you were.
I was in full mug.
Yeah.
And I was like, I was dolled up anyway. And I was kind of like, do you know what? I like go-go dancing because obviously I love to dance, but I'm not doing it as a main act. I'm doing it, but dancing behind a DJ.
Yeah, yeah.
Or I'm with like 5 other
You're just
people
the
on stage.
background.
And I'm kind of like, do you know what? I actually know I can do more. And I know that they're not going to take me seriously as a boy without a wig. So then I was like, okay, well, let me dabble
Yeah.
into the drag scene and then create a name. Because obviously my name is my real name. Like LaBelle. Everyone's
Yeah.
always asked me that, and I always go,
Yeah, because your actual name's Reese LeBeau.
yeah, so
LeBeau.
my real name's LeBeau, and the female version of LeBeau is LaBelle.
The beauty.
And obviously that's the beautiful, which
Yeah.
all the rumors are true. So like,
So fierce.
Yeah.
and I just made that my thing and was like, I'm just gonna go with that. And then it just kind of, luckily Bones gave me my first gig, and it kind of just set the tone. I was like, well, let's go. This
Yeah.
is it.
Yeah, Bones is another London drag queen for those of you who don't know.
Yeah.
She's
Mhm.
very much in the nightlife scene club. That's how we came up in London.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We went to Bones's night.
And one of her
club
nights,
night,
yeah.
and stayed at her house.
Yeah.
But-
Mm.
Well, that's actually, it was her show
Yeah.
that we first met. You were
Yeah.
at, and it was called
Yeah.
Purgatory.
Mhm. With Baby and Dakota.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
Baby
Yeah.
and Dakota. But you also, performance-wise, you are definitely one of my favourite drag performers ever. Because also a lot of people copy your moves, including myself.
Oh,
I
babe,
do.
everyone.
I
If you've not watched LeBeau
Yeah.
perform, get into it, search the name, because that is what you do.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
my favorite. If you're gonna watch a specific one, go to London Drag Show's YouTube channel and watch GUY. That's my favorite.
Oh, yeah, she's
You in the
fierce.
Yeah,
ponytail.
that's
She didn't know a
Yeah.
single word, but it was fierce.
Did she
Yeah.
not?
I go, touch me, touch me.
No, it's fine. So what's nice, because obviously you've seen me and Krystal's dynamic and how we influence each other, but it behind the camera it was us three
Yeah.
for the last however many.
Yeah.
Since 2022.
About three
so
years.
3 years, and you've got a really good mind for production.
Oh, babe,
because she always
production,
goes,
babe.
if it's not production, she's not impressed.
I'm just like, we're at a time in the drag industry where like anyone could do drag.
Oh,
basically.
babe.
Everyone
does drag,
do it.
and it's just at the point where it's just so farty, and I'm so bored of it, and I've got my own opinions on it.
Oh, we're
and
gonna
I'm
get
just
into all that.
Yeah, we're gonna get.
I'm
into
so
all that.
over it, and I'm just like, the drag I do, yeah, you can call me a basic bitch in a human hair wig, blah blah blah, all the rest say, all the haters say, but bitch, when I'm on stage, I will give you high production, high glamour, and I will give you a fucking show.
Exactly.
And half this community do not give that. Period.
Babe, more
Yeah.
than half.
And
Yeah,
you're also
that's
one of these
it.
girls who doesn't wear body and pads and all that, but you've got a waistline and you've got natural body and it works. You just know your style on stage. You just know how to move your
Well,
body.
baby,
and
this
present
is why
yourself.
we are the girls,
Yeah.
honey. You know, as it all started when we came up with Keeping Up with Krystal Versace,
Yes.
and I let that fucking rule loose, and then everyone got pissed off because they thought they were a girl too. I went, babe, you're not a girl, you're not a girl, you're not a girl, you're a boy, and you're a boy.
And you're
I'm
them.
bored.
For
Yeah.
inclusivity.
You're there.
And you're them. So, obviously, a lot's been going on since we've last been gone. Me and LaBelle had a little tour around the States.
We did.
It was a literal one-woman show. Well, two women.
Well, one woman. It was
yeah.
it was your solo tour around the US.
It was my little getaway in the States because,
Your
as you
first
know,
solo
I
tour.
love the States. Yeah, it was my first solo tour in the States. I've been to the States many times, but this time was so fun. We got to, like, go around everywhere. And then I bring you with me because I was like, babe, you need to go and experience the States. You need to feel the energy because it gets
Yes.
stagnant here in the UK.
Yeah.
It's boring. Next. And the States gives you everything and more. So
Yeah.
I was like, babe, you need to come and get a taste of it.
Yeah.
And we had a camp time.
It was
You ended up
fierce.
loving it.
Yeah, it was. The US is like alive.
Yeah.
That's what. That's
that
how.
it
That's
is.
the one word I describe.
Alive
the US.
and well.
It's alive and well.
Yeah.
Drag's thriving. It's like if the US, if our US audience is watching and they don't think the US is thriving in the drag scene, don't come to the UK.
Yeah.
No,
don't come to the UK
I've
because
seen girls migrate over. I didn't necessarily, not from the US, but I've seen girls coming over here, moving over here, and I'm like, it's fine, but like UK drag, there's a certain type of drag they live for, and we've discussed this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we'll get onto that at a different point.
We got-
but
yeah.
Tell us more
Yeah,
about
yeah.
America. And
Well, no, America was fierce. We obviously went for. It was like it felt like. I think it was 5 weeks.
We were there for a month.
It was just over a month. I feel.
So it was about 5 weeks of touring. We were literally doing back to back, going everywhere.
Yeah.
And then you were gigging as well because I was like, obviously not everyone has the budget for like an extra queen because
Yeah.
they've just booked me. So I was like, you want to do a number? Like, go and get your tips,
Yeah.
girl, because you're getting tips and you're getting paid your fee.
Yeah.
So it was quite fierce.
Yeah.
And she was living her life, and we were performing together. She
was
was getting
fierce.
to. People getting to know who LaBelle was. We went to numerous venues and people already knew who you were. We got stopped in public
Yeah, it
and people
was
knew who you
crazy.
were. And I was like, it was great because it was like, we got to live it up. And New York was fun, wasn't it?
Oh, it was. Do you know what? New York is somewhere I'd live
Yeah.
for sure.
Same.
Do you know what was that first place we went to?
In New York.
No, Play. Where was Play?
Oh, Play
Nashville.
Nashville. Yeah, Nashville.
Nashville was really good.
Yeah, that was
So,
gorge.
Obviously, we went on this one-woman tour, and it was kind of like club appearances where we was working with different promoters, and the promoters, obviously, our promoters in the UK are shit, but
Very.
the promoters in the US are really on it, and we had such good promoters, what made it so amazing for
Yeah,
us.
that helped.
And like the promoter on the first couple of days was so. I think that's what made the beginning of the tour so strong.
Yeah, it did.
It's because he like really showed us what fierce drag was.
That's what's impressive as well. It's like the States is great because like the drag in the States is so it's so evolved, and it's also so like everyone knows how to deal with it, everyone knows how to produce it,
Yeah.
everyone knows how to lift it up.
Mhm.
Whereas here, I'll be honest, people don't really know what they're doing. And
Yeah.
like that's what we all kind of feel, and that's why I always fuck off over there because I'm like, babe, it's boring here. The people in the
Yeah.
States, not only do they love drag, not only they all work hard,
Yeah.
not only are they all fucking fierce at drag, well, most of them,
But-
but you know,
Yeah.
but it's like it's great to be amongst that.
It's also nice because the venues there cater for drag.
Yeah, they're
It's like a
gorge.
lot of the venues are either run by drag queens who understand how to put on a drag show, or they are run or they like it's a guy
Yeah.
promoter, but then there's a drag queen really helping with it. And like sometimes in London or the UK, you go to gigs and they don't even know what you're doing here.
Oh no.
They can't even light you. They don't know what's going on. They don't know how a lip sync works. They're like trying to give you a microphone. Like there's so many things that I feel like the UK need to actually benefit from.
Yeah,
Well,
I agree.
Whenever I've done gigs in the UK and it's a drag queen owned business
Oh, yeah.
or performance, e.g., yes, the Freedom dressing room is horrible.
Yeah.
But Heavenly Bodies or Gingers, when I did Gingers,
Yeah.
Gingers Drag Brunch, it was always like those were the gigs that I was like, oh,
Oh,
like,
100%.
They get it.
100%.
They get how to treat us. They get, they just understand it.
Well, it's like bougie.
Yeah.
It's like there's this really fierce drag brunch in the UK, and you go there and you 100% welcome. No, not welcome. You 100% getting a good show.
Yeah.
And it's like there is fire, air. What? Oh my god!
Smoke.
Fire, air, earth.
What?
All of the above. Yeah. What?
The four nations.
But like you go there and you're walking on stage with wind
was a fairy.
machines, smoke, fire, production, and it's like for a brunch that's really rare here.
Yeah.
So like even like I've had you as special guest there, and you're doing it in a couple months.
Yeah.
And like Bougie are really nice because they're the only kind of brunch that has drag race girls, and it's like people want to do it because it's fierce.
And
I
also,
agree.
it's not a drag queen owned business, but there are like I feel like there's a difference between like queer and gay.
Yeah.
Like
Well, no, there's some men get it.
some promoters actually, and I'm not actually trying to say that all any non-drag
No,
artist
yeah.
promoters are shit. No, that's not the case.
No.
Because Kevin, who runs Bougie,
Yeah, it's great.
he gets it.
Yeah.
But the thing is, he knows the brand.
Yeah.
He knows what the Bougie brand
Uh-huh.
is. When you know what the brand of your drag show is, then it excels. When you're just booking Sally, Lucy, whoever the fuck walks
Yeah.
in, it's gonna be a mess
Yeah.
because the show's not put together
Yeah.
and it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I just think it's one of them things. I think in the shows here, it's like we're so worried about putting a lineup together that it actually turns back around on it, and
Yeah.
it's like these people don't even know each other. How can you make a fair show out of that?
Yeah.
And you go there and it's so up in the air because no one knows what they're doing, because everyone's not even a friend, because no one knows each other. And it's
I
like
feel
sometimes you can
we
tell
we
that.
do have a lot to talk about as far as like the UK drag.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
But
Defo.
we'll get into that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because
but-
that can go down a hole.
Oh,
for sure.
100%.
And like a really
That's our own
honest, and a really
episode.
honest hole where like I don't think anyone's been down.
Yeah.
And no one's said about.
Yeah.
Well, it's
So I think
different
we
for some
can
of you.
save that for a.
Even like obviously DeDe's been more of a like DeDe's
Yeah,
got it a bit more
yeah.
from London than obviously you, because you moved here as a rude
Yeah.
girl. But obviously me still being in it,
Yeah,
it's-
yeah.
I feel like it's getting worse.
Yeah.
But that's my own.
Yeah.
That's a different episode for sure.
Yeah, but just to wrap it up, to be fair, the UK's had a really tough time.
Yeah.
The entertainment, not just drag, the
Yeah.
entertainment industry as a whole is having a really
Yeah.
rough time because of money and the economy. But
For
we'll
sure.
get back to that. Another episode.
We will.
Yeah.
We
Give you all our tea.
But
I
there is,
wanna- I wanna
there is
give-
fierce drag in London.
Yeah.
we can't
There
say
is
that.
Oh my
What are you
god.
looking at?
Like,
Oh my god. Yeah.
come see us
London-
at Heaven. Come see us at Bougie. Come see us like at all these fierce events, because there is actually really fierce drag, and
London
it's
does
like really
The
fierce.
thing
fierce.
is, obviously, we are in
Moments,
the industry,
yeah.
so we have a lot to talk. Like,
Yeah.
you guys will never experience, hopefully, the stuff that we experience.
Yeah.
Because we're the ones actually putting the shows on.
Yeah.
So, being like behind the scenes and such, we have a lot of opinions, a lot
Yeah.
to say, a lot that needs to
Mhm.
change. So we'll say that for another episode.
Yeah.
Because I do think it will go down a whole hole.
Yeah.
But as far as positivity,
Mhm.
New York was incredible.
Oh, New York-
You got Buckwild in New York, honey.
We got Buckwild,
and
in
you're
New
about to go
York.
there soon.
Yeah, I'm
And
about
you've
Yes.
never really gone. You went a long time ago when you were a child, but you've never gone as like
Child.
as a child. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
when
As
I
a
was-
little child.
When I was in, ooh.
Oh, that's not.
Just to quickly, before they go on their tangent about New York, I'm going to be in New York from the 24th of July to the 4th of August.
No one's coming.
So
No one
No
cares.
one talks to me. No.
Yeah,
Let me know what's
joking.
good. Any New York fans, any New York hotties out there.
Oh yeah, you're gonna get the
Oh,
girls out.
Let
right.
me know where you're at.
No.
I want to have a good time.
I'm
Every
done.
good Sundays.
Let me just really shorten this up. if you're fit and you're interested in DeDe, hit her up because she wants a man.
If you
I want my New York hot dog, honey.
babe, if you got a Frankenfurter, you better
If you got balls.
you better Frankenfurter lads this bitch.
Baby, I'm in the Big Apple. And I want the Big
She's
Apple.
got a big apple, girl.
Babe, for sure.
I've got a prolapse. Is what they're saying.
That's not.
That's not. Right, continue.
Oh,
New
bless you,
York.
honey.
Yeah, New York is camp. The girls over in New York, a special shout
they know
out
how
to
to party.
Chanel, all them girls.
Yeah,
they are
girl.
so camp.
Yeah.
And they are, there is some incredible queens in New York.
Yes.
Still standing. They are incredible. And we had
Oh,
a fun
yeah.
time. It was your first time in New
did.
York. I bring
New
you
York was
around.
pussy, like,
And
really
and I
pussy.
think to be quite transparent, you're quite a nervous little girl.
Oh, yeah.
LaBelle's quite a nervous girl.
Yeah.
And like it's either like the Scorpio comes out and she's like ready to go off and strangle someone against a wall, or it's she gets a little bit nervous. So I was like, New York is a very intimidating place. It is
Yeah.
London on steroids, and you absolutely ate it up and got buck wild.
Oh, yeah, I get what you mean, but I also think I get nervous around certain people.
Yeah.
Like, I get nervous around, like, a part of, like, the dolls.
Yeah.
Because I live for them.
Yeah, yeah.
I get, like, really nervous. Like, Kylie Sneak,
You
I, like,
do.
get nervous. Like, Krystal laughs at me because I think she's so fierce.
No, because that's the thing. Every time we're around a trans woman or a doll, LaBelle shuts up, and it's
Yeah.
so fierce because it's the only people that can like
Yeah.
shut her up.
It's just I have so
Yeah.
much respect.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, you
I
do.
just
But
live.
But you're in awe, but also like not to
It's
not to
quite
throw
fierce.
it there, but I feel like with you, there's something pending.
I mean, obviously, I'm non-binary, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I differ, and don't know what fully I am. But like, when I see the dolls, I'm like, they're the ones.
Yeah.
But
Like
you-
they're the ultimate. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think I gag over anyone as much as I do like a doll.
Yeah.
Like
I agree.
Sasha Colby is like top tier.
Yeah.
And like, because what was that story about?
I actually agree.
Yeah.
It was when you did DragCon LA with her, and you went to some sort of after party, and there were like some gorgeous like trans icons like there.
Yeah.
And you were like, you tell her, you were there.
Well, yeah, she shuts up every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ryan Cornbread, silence. Sonique, silence.
Everybody
Gigi,
on mute.
silence. And it's quite fierce, but it's like, it's true because I think because we have such a high respect, and it's like the only
Yeah.
people that, for me personally, it's the community that I live for because it's so established, and like the trans girls are on another level.
Yeah.
They are
They are.
so full of wisdom, so full of like they know themselves, also so cutthroat, and I think it's what we all kind of live for when
Yeah.
we dress up.
Mhm.
We kind of like channel that
Yeah.
like that entity, that kind of like
fierceness, yeah.
that fierceness, that like and that's
Resilience
why
of it,
we always
yeah.
get inspired by people like that. We always get inspired by the dolls.
I mean,
So-
I don't necessarily look like,
Well, we know that.
but
Well, no,
You
Jimbo
get inspired by
inspires
drag kings.
yeah, oh,
No, like
not even
Jimbo
for my little
inspires you.
moustache. Oh my
Go
God.
little, honey, there's a beard
Ah!
going. Ooh,
I colour
girl.
corrected today.
No, but
Wow.
Come on, chin strap.
Well, you've said it before in like the
Yeah.
series, but like they're like mothers to us. Like I look at them and I'm like, I would let you mentor me.
Yeah.
Because like the drag level they do, obviously they're fierce trans women, but then even the drag they do, I'm like, as soon as they hit the stage, like Sasha, oh my
Yeah.
God, one of the best performers I've ever watched. I'm like,
Everyone
I'm like,
in the
mother
pod.
me, because I want
But
that.
that's why I think they stand out so much. I think they are the epitome of the strongest of beings in this world.
Yeah, but they've been
Like
through
if
a lot.
you are
for
a
sure.
trans person, and obviously we don't really know many trans men, but like if you are a trans person, I think you are like the higher being.
Yeah.
Well,
Like
it's
you,
true, but
because you've had to deal with the most, and I
Yeah.
think that speaks
That's
out
where our
loud.
respect lays.
Because
Like,
every time we're
them.
with them, they're like, first of all, they don't give a fuck. They make all the jokes in the world,
Yeah.
and they're so fun to be around.
Yeah.
But they're also so gorgeous, and also like the level of like self-confidence, self-esteem is like
Mhm.
it's beyond apparent. Like it's beyond anyone else compared.
these-
There's twinks standing next
yeah,
to them. I'm like,
these-
babe, you're nothing.
these sensitive little fags could actually never.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They couldn't, and also, and everyone knows this. Everyone been knew this. At least you'd hope. Trans people are the ones who pave the way for us to live our lives.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
So that in itself as well is like the reason why we idolize them so much,
Mhm.
because that strength, and like you were saying, that strength, all of that, it's so admirable.
Yeah.
And you know, there's a lot of people who've got off on life easy. If I'm honest, I'm probably one of those people. So to
Oh yeah, Miss.
Well, we pay
Miss
our
Silver
respect.
Spoon.
yeah,
Yeah.
But,
But we
but that's the thing to look
Yeah,
at that
I know.
and go. It just makes me kind of feel like whatever little irrelevant shit I go through, it don't matter. People have been through worse.
Yeah, of
And
course.
there are people out here literally charging the way forward for all of us.
Yeah.
And I feel like the trans community do get shit on a lot as of recently.
But this is why we have to protect.
yeah.
This is why we have to stand with them and protect them. This is
Yeah.
why fucking
Yeah.
we're still marching with them because it's fucking trans rights and human rights,
Like,
honey.
at
And
the
they
end of the
protect
day-
us.
Yeah.
They're the only people I like in this industry.
Yeah.
Go on
Same.
and give a shit about drag queens. But if I'm around the dolls, I know I'm at home.
Yeah.
That's tea.
Yeah, and it's that mothering thing. Like, I automatically feel like you can tell me whatever. If you're an established trans person, I will listen to whatever you say.
And they've
Yeah.
also always mothered me, and I feel
Yeah.
like they've always tried to mother you.
Yeah.
Every time you've been around
Yeah.
them. Obviously, I've been around a lot more like dolls.
yeah.
Yeah.
But like they've always like kind of taken a mothering figure to me, and I've just always respected them. So I give it up for the doll community because
Yeah,
you
yeah.
are the ones. You are the only ones.
Happy Pride, bitch.
Yeah,
And
happy
happy
Pride,
Pride
honey.
to you, motherfuckers.
Only you. Fuck
Yeah,
the game.
only
Yeah.
you.
Not the little twink.
Not Charli XCX. Jeez.
Yeah, girl.
Oh.
No, we're not gonna do
No,
that.
can I just say one thing? Brat is awful.
Ah!
And I
Okay.
will say it as a local girl
No, it
because
ain't
no one's
fierce.
going to give me hate.
And I worked for Charli XCX. I was in our music
Oh,
video.
yeah, you were.
Yeah, she
Well,
still
but that
don't-
was fierce.
No, she still don't follow me. She didn't know who I was.
I will say, I don't. I'm
She
not a
don't
Charli
care.
XCX fan. I don't really
I'm
care.
not.
But
I like a bit of
do
Charli.
like the album.
No, I don't. And do you know what? I actually think, like, I saw a tweet the other day and I think it's so tea. I don't actually think Charli cares about the gays because all she screams on stage is poppers. Poppers or grinder.
I do feel
and I'm
like
kind of
if-
just like, you don't even
Are we
know
gonna do
anything.
this?
You ain't going to see her in a
Oh,
fucking march.
are we doing this now?
Are we doing this?
Can I just say one thing? Because I know you're
What?
going to go off. Like,
I,
I
can't,
feel like
'cause
to
I feel
be
like a lot of people like her right now.
to
Well,
be
they
a,
do,
to
but
be a gay
I think-
icon, to be a gay icon. Maybe I just don't follow. I'm not a fan, so maybe I don't know that much about
Yeah.
her. But I feel like to be a gay icon, you need to actually do
Something in the community.
But maybe she has. I don't know. Educate me if I'm wrong. Let this girl go off.
Educate us if we're wrong. I've not seen it personally, Charlie. I don't really think you are like part of the
Not
girls.
the direct.
Not
breaking the
No,
fourth
no.
wall.
But I think, do you know what? I love your music. I love Welcome to My Island. Really good track. I love a bit of good ones, even though I was part of the music video. But yeah, I think your music's fierce. I think you're amazing. But I think it is all this, and I get it. We're all creating a brand.
But you have to. The thing is, she knows that the gays are the ones making her famous.
That's the
So
thing.
like, that's why she will go poppers. Woo! Gay people love that shit.
And we see it all the time.
And that's it.
Then
Okay.
also, does she doesn't? Has she ever put that out there that she's like a gay icon? Has she put that out there, or is that just?
Well, no,
us?
we've made like the scene have made her a gay icon.
Because that's
Yeah.
the thing. I feel like if someone's made like you can't make anyone anything.
No,
You are about that.
But you
If
see
you're
it all
about
the
that, you're
time,
about
and
that.
everyone's like, "I'm with the gay. I love the gays." I'm like,
Yeah.
"Yeah," because when you get the gays on your side, it's over.
Yeah.
They live for you. They give
Yeah.
you everything you need. So you see everyone running around, Katy Perry running
Well,
around,
we're a
going, "I love the gays." I'm
We're
like,
a loyal
"Yeah."
fan base.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And I'm like, the only one that I think is really part of the gays is Chaperone. She's
Yeah.
out here living her life, and she's someone
yeah,
that
bitch.
personally messaged Bones.
Oh, yeah.
Before she just got really famous, and personally asked her to support her show.
So
Girl, Charlie
good.
ain't done that.
No.
I'm sorry, but the tea is the tea.
But
Charlie ain't done
then
that.
No.
also,
No,
to
she used to
challenge
back in the
does
day.
she?
Did she?
Yeah.
To who?
Oh,
So
she
like
did.
she used to perform at Heaven when she wasn't as big, and she used to have like 10 queens all not paid for, like dance behind her.
That's a fact.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I've seen it.
Okay.
So like I get it, she's done it. But I think she's always known the gays love her music because
Yeah.
like back in the day, it obviously was a bit more like, I don't know if PC's the right word. It's just a bit more like electronic.
Yeah.
Is that the right word? Is that
But
what
I
music
love her.
is?
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
I love her music.
Yeah, I like. The
I think
music.
she's great. I just personally like, from my own, I don't care if you hate me because of my opinions, but like as I said, I've worked for her for a music video. I've also met her after the music video, and it's never given like she actually has the time to like
Yeah.
really care. It kind of feels like it's all a bit of like, I'm here, okay, I'm moving on, and I'm like, hi, and I'm just like, when you feel like someone's really like engaged, and she just did not care. And I'm like, I get it, everyone has a bad day, but I've just never personally experienced the whole like, I'm an ally. Well, if you're an ally, prove it. If you really are about it, let's have some fun.
But
because
that goes-
every
that
time
goes
I've
for any
seen you,
artist.
you've
Yeah.
not wanted to be there. So
Yeah.
that's all my take. That's just personal experience. But I could be very, very
I also
wrong.
just
I'm
think
happy
it's-
to be wrong.
I get that, and I like.
Wait, I'm so sorry. Can I
Yeah.
pause? Because my toes are on fucking fire. So everyone, I had to change my shoes because my toe was literally in agony. I need
She's there twitching in her left eye.
I know. I need to do what you do. You've started doing.
I know. You need to get.
And-
You need to get your dolly toes out.
And me, girl. Look at my toes.
We've said this before on the pod. Don't have the average toe. I mean, I need to just care.
No, it's not like a fierce pedicure.
But do you reckon if I painted it, shaved the hair off, and like,
I think you should get them
like got a
socks.
sand filer and just like really
and
got
maybe
in
like
there.
got a hammer on the knuckle
Yeah.
of the foot to like, get them back into shape.
Electric screwdriver, got some bolts in place.
Because you are a wide-footed gal.
I'm a huge footed.
I think
gal.
your feet are scary.
You're a huge gal.
Have you ever seen my feet?
I don't want to see them.
So, I actually really like you, Charli. No, do you know what? Charli is fierce, and maybe it was just my personal experience that wasn't like giving. She was really all about that life, but you know, it happens. I get it. Your music's fierce, Brat's fierce. Also, her recent show, she's doing a little tour at the moment. Did you see a little reveal when the Brat drops?
No.
Like the whole, she's like, it's Brat over a
Right.
massive green curtain,
And
and
it
then it
drops. Oh,
drops.
cute. I love them.
It's fierce.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
it's branding. I think
She's cool.
we're not actually.
We're not slating her.
We're
We're
not
not
coming
saying
for
she's
her.
not
All you
fit.
little
I was just giving a
Charli- all you-
personal opinion.
yeah.
She also has been grinding for like 15 years, so I'll give her the due. And do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm
Good
not-
on you, girl.
The thing is, what we're saying is that we don't get the hype on this album. That's it.
Yeah.
I'm like, she's worked hard, she's finessed hard, and she's like made it work, and she's now finally popping where she should, and she's going more to like the US, and she's getting bigger and bigger. What's fierce?
Yeah.
But I'm just like, I don't personally get the hype, and that's it.
Yeah, but what we're not giving her hate. So all you little sensitive little fans, shut your mouths. We're not saying that she's trying to claim to be an ally or da-da-da. We're just simply using her as an example when the gay community hypes someone up. But the question is, are they actually an ally, or is it just something we've made? But I personally do not know that much about her. But that's just what I observe. Because
She is fierce.
everyone, all the gay people rave about her, and I'm
Yeah.
like, but she's not like Lady Gaga or
But it's
Beyonce
even like,
or like these. I know they're bigger, but
Yeah.
you know,
it's even for me, it's like
I like her music.
really
yeah.
off topic,
Same.
but it's like I don't get the hype on Taylor Swift.
Oh, babe.
It's
No,
not me
neither do I.
going, I think she's awful, I hate her, blah blah blah. You should like her. It's more, I don't get it personally.
Anyway, enough about pop icons. Back to the pop icon, LaBelle, gal.
Stream you can never.
But yeah, so we were talking about the States. That's like the last thing we properly did together. And then I remember being like, well, when I come from this tour, I need to go back to the girls. And it's just not where I want it to be. So that's why I was like, do you want to be part of it? Because I feel like you have a lot to say. We all have a lot to say. And us three have always been the girls.
Yeah.
So it only makes sense to bring her on. And here she
Yeah.
is.
It's like, well, we was in the lift, I remember, and you was kind of like, I think Ethan was texting you being like, right, so when we get back, film this, film that, and you're like, oh, LaBelle, I think it's not working. Something needs to change.
Yeah.
And I think you was a bit over the set, you was over like,
I was over DeDe.
you was over DeDe.
she's
Yeah.
always over me, girl.
But you
Really
was kind of
over
just
DeDe.
over it in general, and he was kind of just like, and I think because we was on tour, and we were just giving our opinions to everything,
Oh,
like
yeah.
we do. I think then that's when you was kind of like, I don't know why you're not on it. And I
Yeah.
was like, well, if you want me on it, let's do it, bitch.
Let's go.
And I think you told DeDe, and DeDe like tried to move out.
Yeah, DeDe tried to like
what? I went.
DeDe went.
No, I was like, how's it going to work with three of us? Because we already talk over each other as it is. So I'm like, oh, God, another one.
No, you
But-
talk over me.
No, you talk.
Go,
as
you
well.
don't. You talk
No,
over me.
No, roll the tapes. It's both of us.
No. There ain't no tapes to roll, babe.
yeah.
No, but that's how it worked anyway. That's
Yeah.
how we became a
Yeah.
throuple.
Yeah.
And you're in for a treat, basically.
We all bounce off each other really well.
Yeah.
DeDe's the nice one. I'm always fuming at both of them.
Yeah.
And LaBelle was just a diva. So it's like us three together, it's always like we kind of keep each other on our toes.
I feel like, because we were watching Inside Out last night, the first one. Your anger.
Oh yeah, for
I'm
sure.
sadness. And you're...
Disgust.
No, you're disgust.
Yeah.
You're the green one.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you are
I'm
a
never
bit
sure.
green.
Right, okay.
Yeah, you are a bit green.
Yeah. Anyway.
Well, no, I think DeDe's the silly one.
Yeah.
You're like the really opinionated one.
Mhm.
And I'm the one who just puts it together.
Very that.
But
you're
when you
very
two fight, I'm like, right,
But
you're a bitch,
very
you're a
opinionated.
bitch.
Like, we fought before, and it's been like, it was in Ibiza. in I don't know what year it were, probably 2022 or
Oh,
23.
yeah.
And she literally, but I love you when you get so riled up. I live for it because you literally, she said to me, she was like, I'm gonna punch you in the face in a second. Like she's all like, ooh, fishy wishy.
Oh, yeah.
Like and then all of a sudden she's like, rah! Like,
No,
we have a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
yeah, but you'll see that side.
I want to save everything because I'm like, this is the first little video.
Yeah.
This is the first episode. Like,
Yeah.
we're back. But we've got a lot to talk about. We've got a lot to reminisce about. You guys have got a lot to be educated about because there is some tea to be spilled and
Tea.
opinions.
Babe, I've put the kettle on.
Oh,
Do you
babe,
want
the
a tea?
kettle has been boiling for months, honey.
The kettle's on over there, girls.
Babe.
No, I can't sit.
Also, we've had a fucking wild week and it's only about to get worse.
Yeah.
It's been Pride Week.
Yes.
I'm really ill already from literally
Uh-huh.
the amount of times we've been out and been like in drag. Like, I
Yeah.
literally have not been stopped being in drag.
Yeah.
I love it though. I love the busyness.
I do.
Oh, yeah.
I do. I think it's a bit like when, obviously not bringing back LA, when we was doing the US tour, we were like not hating it, but it was a lot.
We were dying.
And then 2 weeks later, I was like, that was amazing.
Yeah.
So this week, I'm going to hate it until after.
Yeah,
Go,
yeah.
Oh, that was good.
It's
week for
chaos.
us."
I mean, but we are like, we're not, and you were correcting me because I keep saying I'm so lucky. It's not that. It's nice that we get invited to these things. We get to go meet interesting people, have a laugh, have a drink. You just enjoy Pride, but also be recognised by these events and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And being booked and blessed.
Yeah,
It
girl.
is, and they they love us now, and in a few weeks they won't want to know us.
Oh yeah.
We'll
but
talk
that's-
about that next episode, honey. Tune in, buckle up, because we got a lot of tea to spill.
Oh, it's fine, girl. I'll burn the Pride flags with them.
Yeah,
We'll burn
girl,
them with you.
honestly.
Yeah.
Make sure to like, subscribe. If you don't already follow
We need
us
to-
on the Instagram, do follow us because there's going to be exclusive content that we're not going to be actually sharing on our socials anymore. So
Yes.
actually do go over there, give us a like, follow whatever you do. Go
Yeah.
follow us because it's going to get really
At,
fierce over
at
there.
the girls pod.
Mm-hmm.
Is it an underscore? At
To
the girls
do-
pod underscore. So follow us all here. These are all our socials. This is the girls pod. We need to finish off with girl of the week. So
Who is the girl of the week?
I think girl of the week is
Drum roll, please.
Yeah, girl, the newest girl to the team. It's about to get real unhinged. It's about to get really crazy, and it's about to get a lot more gorge.
And also, I am so happy and I'm so thrilled that we are back. I do love doing this.
Yes,
And
we have missed it a lot.
I love our
We have.
audience because everyone's, as you said, everyone was so amazing in reaction
Yeah,
to
we
our,
love you guys.
even in person and stuff. But I feel like it's about to get bigger and better.
It
Yeah,
is.
girl.
And
It's
welcome,
about to get more
babe.
unhinged.
you.
Welcome to the fam,
I'm so
darling.
excited, honey. Thank you for
Yeah,
having
girl.
me.
It's complete, honey.
I'm excited. I really want to speak about a lot more, but we've got a lot more episodes to go.
Yes.
So let's save it for next time.
Yes.
Just a little warm up. I hope you guys enjoyed. And we're really excited to get this back on the road. We're going to
Yeah,
be here every
baby.
Sunday.
Ooh.
And we have a lot more tea to spill. Trust, we've been brewing for a good few months. The bottles, the caps are unhinged, and we're about to fizz, pop, bam, shablam. We got a lot to say. We got a lot to say.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
for
go.
now, we are over and out. We got a lot of gigs to go to. We got
Yeah,
a lot
we've
of
got somewhere to
events.
go.
Got a PLT
You're about to go
event.
to PLT.
Mhm.
I know. Well, I might go.
You're going to go? You're going to come?
Anyway, so
Well, you have got a flight at like 4 in the morning.
I've got a flight at 4. That doesn't mean get up at 4. That means I
we-
need to be at the
We've
airport
got
at
a gig
4.
tomorrow.
Yeah. Have you got a
Anyway.
gig tomorrow? What's you doing?
We've got heaven.
Heaven, honey.
Oh, that's
yeah,
in the
shit.
evening. Anyway, let's wrap it up. We
Yeah.
have been
The girls! And we will see you very soon. See you next Sunday,
Love
babies.
you, honey.
Mwah.
Enjoy
Mwah.
Pride.
Woo!